Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar 2. In the last episode, we got down the Blue Spire, and as we were heading our way down, Lucia was attacked by this Ronfar that she keeps talking about. Apparently he's the big bad of the game, and he wrecked the destroyer Lucia. Apparently Lucia is known as the destroyer according to Leo, and she got wrecked by this Ronfar guy. So I'm thinking Lucia's probably not the thing we need to worry about right now. Ronfar seems like a problem, but I don't think Leo knows anything about Ronfar. That's what I'm going with. Anyways, Lucia's kind of cursed right now. We need to go get her healed up. To do that, we need to take her to a city that has a priest in it, or a town, whatever, a place that has a priest in it. And to do that, we need to take a boat. So, Grandpa, where'd the boat go? Where the boat at? Where that boat at? It's weird to have no music at all right now. No sounds or music. Well, now there is, but...
Okay, my boy, the boat's ready to sail. Find the priest and save Lucia from this curse.
What do you mean, Grandpa? Aren't you coming with us?
Lord, no, little one. I'm just too old for this sort of thing now. I know you'll be just fine. I've taught you well, hero, and you're a bright boy. You make me proud now.
But, Grandpa...
Not much about it, young man. Besides, I've got a million books to catch up on, so get moving. Remember to seek out Ronfar when you get to Larpa.
Oh, Ronfar. He's not very close. He's... No, you know what? I'm not even going to finish that terrible joke that I was trying to make. Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke. So, cool. We get to actually have a boat in Lunar 2. In Lunar 1, you got to take a boat. You never got to go in the boat and move around the world. This is why I like the world even more in Lunar 2 than I did in Lunar 1. So, if you remember these ruins right here to the left, this is actually where the game started with Hero and Ruby. They were spelunking in these ruins. I think you can actually walk over towards them, but you can't. Actually, you can go back to them if you wanted to. What am I even talking about? All you have to do is go back through that little desert pass, and you can end up back there again. But that's really as far as you could go. It's pretty much dead end otherwise. I don't believe you can actually get over here to this... I don't know, can you get over to this dock? Let's just get off here and find out. So, if I go down here, I'm thinking there's not actually a path over here, is there? No, see, there's no path right here. This is just all dead end. Technically, we walked right by here. Anyway, this is the town we're going to. Let me just double check if there's anything north of here. I don't think... This is nothing right here. Even though it looks like it might be like an entrance to something, it's not. So this is really all we have. Anyway, we're off to Larpa, guys. My favorite weekend activity. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. So one thing we got to be careful of, because of what happened last episode with the cutscene thing, is I want to save it anytime we're about to hit a cutscene. Just for the sake of not having to redo things. Now, because this isn't a dungeon, redoing things isn't going to be that big of a deal. We're just going to have to go through the town again, and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, welcome to our first proper town, or village. Larpa Village. Anyways, as with Lunar 1, every NPC has interesting things to say. I know I mentioned that before, but we're going to do exactly what I did in that game, and that is talk to every NPC at least once, sometimes twice, and make sure we get all the treasures in every town. Unlike Lunar 1, there are actually treasure chests in every town that are not, like, ones that are locked and you have to come back to get later. Every town has treasure chests that you can just pick up first time through. I actually don't know if they have the locked chests in this game like they did in the first one. Can't remember. I didn't write any down in my notes yet, but I've barely even written hardly any of my guide. Hello there, kiddies. You sure have wandered a long way from home up here to end up here. Larpa's a great town, but it's also crawling with criminals, and you're a little too, fresh-faced. You might want to explore Dalton, Port City to the west. I hear they even have a few law enforcers there. So this place is full of seedy criminals. Great. I'm glad we came here first. Anyway, look at it. It's full of criminals, and the store's being run by a child.
Mama and Papa each have 3 jobs, so I work at the store instead of going to school. That's just what Papa told me to tell you, so don't be sad. Are you going to busy? Going to buy?
Are you gonna busy? Are you gonna busy? Are you gonna buy something? I don't know. What are you selling, child? You have herbs, purity herbs. These are called purity herbs? That's not what they were called before, were they? Anyway. Short sword, which is this better than what Hero already has? It is. Ooh, the problem with the short sword, I'll tell you right now, is that it doesn't have the extra attack that the dagger has. That's a problem. That's a problem. So I almost think I don't want to buy this. Just because. And then there's the mace. That's the same thing Grandpa was using. They do have some armor, though, which we could totally use some armor. I think an armor is a good idea. Hey, I got an idea. Let's buy some armor from my boy Hero. He kinda needs it. Yeah, early on in the game, you're going to be very strapped for cash, so be very frugal with your monies. So as much as I would like to buy that sick-ass short sword, which isn't really that sick, better to have 2 attacks than 1, I say, at least right now. Don't worry, there will be more weapons that allow you to attack twice. Also, should we talk to every NPC twice? Just to make sure. Let's just see. So did she say the same thing twice? You seem like a nice bunch of kids, but you're causing the pickpockets in this town to drool. Why don't you all walk west of Dalton instead of hanging around here and tempting fate? Bitch, you don't even know right now. I'm walking around with a destroyer and you don't even know it. You're looking for Ronfar? What kind of business do you kids have with that filthy dog? I still can't believe that lowlife cheated me out of my house in the game of chance. I know those dice were as loaded as the losers who stumble out of the tavern on cheap drinks night. I had the best view in western Larpa. Now I live in a tent down by the river. Please don't tell me you're in cahoots with that shameless pig. I don't know. I don't even know who Ronfar is. That wonderful house was in my family for 3 generations and now belongs to a cretinous con. Cretinous. But I assure you that house will be mine again someday. Oh yes, it will be mine. I love the extra NPC dialogue. It gives every freaking NPC some character. I love it. Hey there, did you find it in your hearts to lend 100 silver to a guy who's a little down on his luck? There's a critter named Joe in the 7th camel race of the day, and he's gonna make me filthy rich. All I need is a little cash to place the bet. Gamblers in this town aren't big on IOUs. And why should we give our money to a gambler who's lost all of his own cash? Good question. Tell you what, give me the 100 silver now, and I'll give you 1,000 silver when Joe smokes those other camels. The guy who posted those 200 to 1 odds has obviously never seen Joe's streamlined humps. Yeah, those humps though. Those lovely lady lumps. Anyway, here's the first example of treasures in the town. You got an angel tier just chilling. Can you use this for free? Okay, cool. Can you use this for free? Yeah, you'll understand why I asked that question later. But for now, the statues are all good. I think the Ronfar dude, we're looking for him. He'll be in the tavern, which is right here. But I'm going to go around and talk to all the NPCs first. So let's keep doing this. You know, just between you and me, best looking man in all Larpa's Ronfar. He's so dreamy. And when the dice are in his big, strong hands, it's magic. Ronfar always gets the roll he needs. Always gets the roll he needs. They don't call that magic, they call it cheating. Ronfar would never cheat. He's too noble and handsome and gorgeous to try something like that. I'm convinced that the dice are as swayed by his charm as I am. Yeah, okay. Charm those dice. Hi, kids. Ship from Dalton just arrived, and I've got it loaded up with cargo. Want to watch? Whatever that cargo is, mister, it smells great. It's pickled Salion cactus. It's very popular in Noda and Merivia. That's where this batch is headed. I love the world building when you talk to NPCs. He's talking about the Salian Desert, which is where we just came from. Cactus, whatever. Noda and Merivia are towns that we will go to later. Dalton is another town we'll go to later. I love it. I fucking love the world building. It's so good. It's pretty good by itself, but the only real way to eat it is with a foamy, frosty mug of ale. Cool. Salion cactus is considered quite a delicacy in Noda and Merivia. They go crazy for the stuff. The only thing I don't like about it is when I accidentally bite into a piece that hasn't been de-needled. Gotta de-needle that shit, man. Don't want to be fucking stabbing your fucking tonsils out, and then, yeah, it's no bueno. It's no bueno. Anyway, what's up, people? Achoo! Achoo! Where am I? This isn't Ronfar's house? Oh, great. I blew my brains out sneezing. My husband proposed at a local tavern in a loud enough voice for everyone to hear. Achoo! Even if I'd wanted to turn him down, which I didn't, I would have been too embarrassed to do it. Why do you keep sneezing? What the fuck's wrong with you? I don't understand kids these days. Their heads are filled with nothing but flippity-flu. This town's filled with juvenile delinquents who spend their days drinking and gambling. I got a headache all of a sudden. Do you have any idea how to cure it? What do I look like, a doctor? Enough about me. You have quite a lovely girl there, kid. Good work. Keep her. Did you hear that, Hero? Even the old man noticed how pretty I am. Yeah, about that. He's talking about the one in the red, not the pink little fucking cat that flies around. Sorry. You don't get to be called hot. You're adorable, but you're not hot. You get the difference? Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Larpa. Is this your first time in our fair city? Wonderful! Visitors are required to pay a 1,000 silver fee to the city. The funds collected are used to care for the elderly. As Larpa's designated fee collector, I'll happily accept your cash, along with any additional donations. Yeah, no? Alright, I confess, I'm not really a fee collector. I'm unemployed and I have 5 mouths to feed. But I don't want any pity money, even though they're just mouths. They're well adjusted. They don't think of themselves as disabled. You shouldn't either. Now, where's your money? These fucking people. Oh my, I've never seen you in Larpa before, miss. I'm sure you hear this often, but you're rather beautiful. I've never seen a garment like the one you're wearing either. Is it some sort of ceremonial clothing? And your skin, so pale and perfect, as if you've never been in the sun. You're gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Oh my, I've never seen you in Larpa before, miss, blah blah blah. Okay, sorry, miss. He's repeating himself. He didn't have 2 things of dialogue like everyone else has had so far. Ooh, a baby. Don't be shy, friend. Say hello to my little one. Isn't he adorable? He has his father's gentle eyes and wide smile. He's gonna drive all the girls crazy. Look, little one, it's a flying pink kitty cat. Wave to the kitty cat. Oh, Hero, this baby's so cute. I don't even mind if his mother thinks I'm a cat. Hey there, little guy. You're the cutest baby ever. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Considering I was in labor for 10 hours, this little one better not give me any trouble when he's older. Wow. She went from lady killer to you better not fuck around when you get older, you little bitch. Da-da-da. Apparently they give the baby dialogue, which is kind of hilarious, actually. Where's all the fucking treasures? I thought there was like a bunch. I found one. What the hell, man? Harumph! Do you know how hard it is to find a good man in Larpa? Let me tell you! The only thing the boys around here want to do is gamble their lives away. Well, that just won't do. I need a man who can hold on to his cash and fulfill my needs! Let me tell you something. This town is just a giant playground with a bunch of 30-year-old kids running around. I don't want a boy. I want a man. And I'm going to search this town until I find one. But what if there's none left? What if they're all gone and you're the only one left alone? Then you got to go somewhere else. This town ain't going to be everyone, man. Also, if something doesn't fulfill all your needs, drop some of your needs. Rip George Carlin, dude. Rip. This building is the sanctuary. Althena's Chosen decided to move into Larpa a few years ago, although they didn't exactly receive a warm welcome from the owners of the gambling dens. The priests of the sanctuary say the end of the world is at hand. I think they might be right. Okay, so apparently there's churches everywhere now, is what you're saying? You know, there are times when I wonder if the goddess even exists. It's horrible, but it's true. Don't you ever have doubts about her? I know I can't be the only one. So people are doubting the goddess. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Let's finish looking around up here. There's a treasure up here. There's a healing nut. That's a nut. There's a big-ass house here. Let's see what's going on in here. Anybody know where Ronfar's at? No, he's in the gamble. He's in there gambling away. It's a big-ass house. My name is Wanda. I'm the housekeeping manager of this stinking mansion. And yes, I'm bitter. What do you mean I have a bad attitude? Hey, you try supervising a bunch of lazy stinking maids. 1 stinking hour in my stinking shoes and you'll be begging me to let you slap these slobs. I gotta get out of this stinking line of work, but the only skill I have is yelling at idiots. Which is why my voice is raw at the end of every shift in this stinking place. Man, if she could just say fucking, that would be the most hilarious goddamn thing I've ever heard from an NPC ever. This mansion is filled to the brim with shady characters and crooks. Haven't you noticed? And if you ask me, the mayor is the biggest swindler of them all. But please don't tell anyone I said that, okay? I really need this job to pay off my gambling debts. How do I know the mayor and his friends are criminals? Where do I begin? How about the fact that they're usually huddled in a corner and talking in whispers? Or how about the fact that they disappear at nightfall and crawl in back into the mansion at dawn? I mean, that just means they're a bunch of terrible, they don't manage their life very well. Larpa's annual budget. Highly confidential. Do not file an easily accessible bookshelf. Bribes, 30,000. Escorts, 15,000. Gambling, 5,000. Escorts is another nice way to say prostitution. Ale, 10,000. Prisons and schools, 0. Dude. Real life much? Holy shit. Larpa was founded by a group of entertainment specialists to provide an oasis of adult recreation, where citizens from around the world can drink and gamble without fear of police harassment. Wow, sounds like Vegas. When Althena's children combine the strength of their hearts and minds, anything can be achieved. The goddess smiles upon us when we show understanding and love for one another. So we got religious books and gambling books. Cool. Is this a bookshelf? No. I ain't seen you here before, little ones, and you look like you got a question to ask. Well, don't ask me, you scamps. Ask the mayor. Head upstairs and look around for him.
I knew the mayor back when he was just a little young punk. He might be a politician now, but he ain't changed that much, let me tell you. He's still running the same scams as always, but now he calls them initiatives and programs. Yeah. Are you members of Althena's Chosen? Go away! We don't want to hear your mystical mumbo-jumbo. What? You're not? Sorry. I'm just getting tired of kicking those nuts out of here. If you're looking for the mayor, he's on the second floor. If you have business with the mayor, you'll find him on the second floor. Thank you. Almost everyone in Larpa has a skeleton in their closet. My job is to keep those closets locked tight. I've been hired by the mayor to discourage those people who are asking too many questions. I also do some freelance work as a bouncer and bodyguard. The kids need some muscle. There's only one unspoken law in Larpa. Don't ask, don't tell. And we enforce it at all times. We had to convince a few people to leave town when they got too curious about their neighbors, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to enjoy your stay in Larpa, all you gotta do is mind your own business. You know what I mean? I got you, bro. Saucepan lid. Yo, check it. You might wonder what the hell. That's a shield. Yep. Carrying around a dagger and a fucking saucepan lid. What you know? Many of the people who live in Larpa came here to forget their old lives and start new ones. Yes, we have a few miscreants and troublemakers in our midst, but I ask you to name a city that doesn't. I truly believe that most people are inherently good. Why don't you consider moving to Larpa? I know you'd grow fond of it very quickly. No. I'm good. Just saying, I'm good. Let's go meet this mayor real quick, just because there might be another treasure up here too. Looky here, you came to play with me. Yippee! Let's play house, okay? Okay, so she only has one line. That's good. Are you here to see the mayor? You look like you're in search of information, and he has it. You wouldn't believe how many people in Larpa feed him facts in exchange for a little cash. Now then, let's discuss how much you're going to pay for the information I just gave you. What? You never told us that we had to pay for what pay you just to speak with you? I'm just messing with your head, kid. I never get tired of pulling that gag on newbies at Larpa. If there's anything I've learned over the years, it's that you can never give up hope. No matter how awful things seem, life will get better. As long as you keep believing in yourself. I know that's a simple philosophy, but I'm a simple man by nature. But I'm not so simple that I won't ask for compensation in exchange for my wisdom. What? You weren't expecting to be charged for a conversation? I'm just kidding, buddy. What I really learned over the years is that I love to mess with people. Silly. This gambler's town is no place to raise a child. My husband grew up here, and look how he turned out. Our daughter needs a good school and wholesome friends, not mean streets and shifty scoundrels. I wish my husband would clean up this town, but he needs to clean up his act first. You keep away from my daughter. A bitch. Last thing she needs in her life is another bad influence. She's gonna marry a wealthy man and move out of this goddess-forsaken town if it kills me. Goddess-forsaken. Nice. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna change I'm gonna change the vocabulary in my own brain from God-forsaken to goddess-forsaken. Why not? Who says Althena's not real, dude? She could be the real god. Who knows? The boss with the most notorious gangster in Larpa, but he ain't. Oh, was the most. I said has. But he ain't doing that illegal stuff no more. Now he's the mayor, so he can do whatever he wants and get away with it. You want to see the boss? He's right in there. Just don't make no trouble or have to bash your skulls. I never argue with the boss, though. He don't like that when I call him the boss. It reminds him of the days when I used to break them kneecaps for him. Then he rigged the election. Hey, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Don't tell the boss, the mayor. I won't. Hello, I'm the mayor of Larpa. I've got all the information you want for a very reasonable fee. Oh shit, am I actually supposed to be here? Where the fuck is Ronfar? Ronfar. Sorry, I've never heard of a priest named Ronfar at the sanctuary. Well, there's the answer to that question. Since I didn't have the info you wanted, I won't ask for my usual fee. Isn't that nice of me? Wow. Yeah. For an extremely reasonable fee, I can give you information on any subject, so how about it? No, I'm good. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. Just remember that I'm here when you need me. I think you pretty much gave me the information I needed, bro. Ronfar at the sanctuary. Got it. I don't even know if I was supposed to do that, honestly. I didn't really write like what we needed to do in the towns. I just wrote down the treasures we wanted to pick up here and then any other things to do. So, yeah. What's up, dude? What a tarnation is that freaky red thing flapping over your shoulder, boy? What are you calling freaky goober? I'm a red dragon. You better show me some respect. I didn't know that they started putting red dragons in bite-sized packages. Oh, really? Well, I'll have you know that biting is just one of those my many talents. Observe! Wah! Oh, God. You burned me, you little runt! Now then, what do you have to say for yourself, ignorant pig? I suggest I'm sorry. Well, you can breathe fire, all right, you lousy furry lizard. What'd you say? I said you can breathe fire, you lovely cuddly wizard. That's right, you better say cuddly. It's my pillow right there. My floating, mobile pillow. You look like you're searching for someone. Do you need any help? Yes, I'm looking for Ronfar. Well, you won't find him in the sanctuary, that's for sure. Ronfar traded the cloth for the dice. I'm told he used to be one of the Chosen's most powerful priests. I wonder why he changed careers. Well, if you really want to find Ronfar, I'd search the taverns and gambling dens. Hello, young man. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she can actually help you find Ronfar, even though the dude said you won't find him in the sanctuary. I'm actually going to go there then, because I don't think you actually do find him here. So let's check out the sanctuary. Our forefathers were brought to this world from the Blue Star by the goddess Althena. I believe that there will come a time when Althena allows us to return to the Blue Star. If we pray to the goddess with all our might, she will grant our every request with her power. I pray each and every day that Althena will take us back to the Blue Star. Living on the Blue Star. Yeah, no one wants that. If we pray to the goddess with all our might, she will grant our... Okay, same shit. Nobody in here. Nobody in there. So there's no upstairs or anything here, it's just a big-ass place. Oh, there is a room over here, though. Most of the people in this village not only scorn Althena's Chosen, they openly mock us. Forgive them, goddess, for these hedonistic heathens know not what they do. If only these peasants understood that singing, dancing, drinking, and gambling are sinful acts. I mean, you don't have any hymns that you guys sing or anything? That sounds boring. Only the most valuable members of Althena's Chosen are allowed inside the holy city of Pentagoulia. Holy city of Pentagoulia. I forgot that's what it was called. Yes, there is a big holy city called Pentagoulia. Not just anyone can be allowed to enter the presence of the goddess herself. Yes, Althena is in the holy city. If I continue to serve the goddess with all of my effort, I might be allowed into Pentagoulia someday. Yeah, maybe. Your friend seems to be quite ill. Fortunately, you brought her to the right place. Pray to the goddess Althena, and whatever ails your friend will be swiftly cured. Thanks for the suggestion, old man, but we're not here to pray. We've come here to chat with a priest named Ronfar. Have you seen him around? Ronfar? Psh, that notorious rascal has nothing to do with us. Ronfar was one of the Chosen, but that was long, long ago. The Chosen? If you offer your silver to the goddess Althena, your mind and body will grow strong. The more money you give to the goddess, the more she will rejoice in your kindness. I see suspicion in your eyes, boy. You must have faith in Althena, or your donations mean nothing! Oh my god, dude. I love the correlations to real life. The church trying to get money out of your ass. For real, though. Don't you guys think the Blue Star is beautiful? I sure do. Heck, I could stare at it all night long. You know what they should do to the sanctuary? They should rip off the roof. Or rip the roof off. Don't you guys think so? Not to crush your hopes and dreams, Blondie, but what will you do when it rains? Well, okay, but do you know what they could do? They could paint the Blue Star on the ceiling. Okay, like a Sistine Chapel style. 601, 602, 603. This is all today's donations. People at Larpa aren't just a bunch of heathens. They're also a bunch of tightwads. Who are you? I'm sorry, young man, but donations to Althena are strictly non-refundable. I'm not here for a refund. My friend has been cursed, and we come here to find a priest who can lift it. His name is Ronfar. Can you introduce it to him? He's got to be around here somewhere. Ronfar? That heathen has never set foot in this sanctuary, and he never will. I'm appalled that you would dare to invoke such an infamous name in this sacred place. All that Ronfar will lift from your cursed friend is her money pouch. Rest assured of that. What? Grandpa Gwitholtz? I don't care what you heard. You want to find Ronfar, search the tavern, not the sanctuary. I still can't believe there was ever a time that rogue was one of the Chosen. Anything else, sir? Ronfar isn't drinking at the bar. He's most likely fornicating in his house of ill repute. I just don't understand how he could give up a life of purity for a life of such depravity. Oh yes, wine and women are worse than sitting around and being religious. Fuck that, dude. Fuck all of that. I'm all about not doing that. So if you actually do put 100 silver, if you put 100 silver at the statue, I think it actually will heal you. But what if I don't believe? You don't have faith in the goddess? You are unwilling to make a small donation?
Why does Althena need money? It is not for you to question the needs of the goddess, boy. Now make your donation to her. Donate this, buddy! Your lack of funds is as disturbing as your lack of faith, boy. Althena is saddened by your behavior. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure she's so fucking sad. I'm gonna go put my counterfeit money in the goddamn dish at church now. Suck it! How about that? You suck on that shit. You shit-sucking shit suckers. Yeah, that's right. Alright, got one more house to check out. Let's do it. Yes, Ronfar used to be a priest, but he's certainly not a member of Althena's Chosen anymore. Why did he leave? That's none of your business. Or none of my business. And none of yours. I don't care about his past. I just care about him coming back home and curing my dang athlete's foot. People move to Larpa to get away from their past. You do well to remember that, children. Ronfar goes out of his way to help the people of Larpa, and I, for one, am very grateful. Oh, wow, so he's not so bad. Just all the shitty people think he's bad because he's a good guy. Anyway, what? Sanctuary turned you and your friend away? Why aren't I surprised? They claim to do the good work of the goddess, but all they seem to do is collect people's hard-earned cash. If you really need some medical attention, why don't you wait till Ronfar comes back home? People of Sanctuary talk about healing the sick, but what they really want, or really do, is rob the poor. Yeah, they do. Bunch of assholes. Ronfar, I need to speak with you of an urgent matter. I will return. When I have completed the day's work, take care, friend. L.M. L.M. I don't... Hero, the letter says Ronfar. I was sure this was his house. I wonder where he is. Who is L.M., I wonder? I don't know. Let me take a sip of this water real quick, Paul. Actually, I might know who L.M. is. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know, but I'm just playing it up. Who's L.M.? I don't know. You figure it out. Alright, so we've been in every house now except for the tavern. So, big surprise. I'm pretty sure that's why you're going to find Ronfar. Speaking of which, I should save it because I think there may or may not be a cutscene when you first meet Ronfar. Spoilers, he might be an important character in this game. I know I mentioned that in the last episode. Is he going to be important? Well, we'll see. Buy some sweet, sweet fruit right here, right now, at only 500 silver each. Get it while it's fresh. Hey kid, your girl looks like she's about to faint. What she needs is a big bite of fresh fruit. No way, hero. This chiseler is charging outrageous prices. You say you're looking for Ronfar? Well, he's a pretty secretive kind of guy, and he usually doesn't like to be bothered. If you want to take your chances, talk to the guy at the back of the bar and hold on to your wallets. There's not a person in the world who Ronfar couldn't part from his money. Okay. I was just seeing if this guy said something different. He did not. You might think I'm just a lousy, stinking bar wench, and you'd be right, but I wasn't always. There was a time when I was one of the most popular singers in all of Arabia. Fortunately, I had this habit of getting drunk and starting brawls with the customers. Okay, well, shit, girl, you look nice, and then you fucking start a fucking fight. My friends here think that they can drink more than I can, but only I have the goddess on my side. I have a blue birthmark on my butt in the shape of the blue star. It's a sign of Althena's blessing. 3 words, pal. TMI. And are you sure it's not just a bruise from getting your butt kicked in bar fights? True that. Althena herself has blessed me, and I intend to use my special powers to win this drinking contest. If I start feeling drunk, all I have to do is rub the birthmark on my butt for strength. I don't know why it works, but it does. The only downer is that no one wants to shake my hand when I win, even if drinks are on me. I think I need a new special power. Yeah, scratching your ass is not a special power. That's my brother on the right. He and his friend are having a drinking contest. The rules are very simple. The first guy to spew his booze is to lose. I'd suggest giving my brother some breathing room. I've seen him lose these contests before. Okay, well, I'll get out of the way of the spewing booze. What's that? You don't know where Ronfar is. Well, go away and figure it out. Don't you know better than to interrupt man in the middle of the drinking contest? Bring me another brew. Serving lunch? I need to show my friends what lightweights they are. Alright, kid, I can't drink and talk at the same time, and it makes it a lot more fun. Now go the fuck away. This is self-service tavern or what? I like one beer sometimes a week, you serving wench. Okay. Let me talk to the serving wench real quick. So I hear you kids are looking for Ronfar. I'm surprised you haven't found him yet. Because he's the best-looking bad boy in town. What a hunk. Just keep your eyes peeled for the studliest man in Larpa. That'll be Ronfar, all right. Just keep your eyes peeled for blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me save it one more time. Just because. I don't know if talking to everybody even activates anything, but just because. Also, when it comes to treasures, what have I found and what am I missing? I found the saucepan lid, I found an angel's tear, I found a healing nut. Is that all I found, or did I find another one? I know there's another treasure behind the sanctuary, and I know where we're going to get that treasure, so there's one that I missed somewhere. Oh, no, maybe it's in Ronfar's house and I couldn't get it yet. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Oh, guess who? What kind of voice am I going to give this dude? Let's see. Let's go with... I don't know. Should he have, like, just the deeper voice? Like, so, you think I'm this Ronfar guy, do you? I ain't no stinking priest, okay? I mean, do I look like a priest to you? Now get out of my sight, you little troublemakers. Don't come back here again. Unless, of course, you feel like rolling the bones. Okay.
What are you doing back here? I'm getting real sick of your face.
Well, we're getting sick of your games, Ronfar. We know who you are.
Damn right we know who you are. Alright, let's see if the cutscene is good.
What do you want with this Ronfar guy anyway? You know, he's kind of a deadbeat. I can't believe he was ever a priest for Althena. But I'll tell you where your guy is if you beat me in a game. Because the only truth I've ever found lies right here. In these!
In these! Okay, short but sweet. And no lagged out cutscene. That's good. Okay, let's just hope that the game continues to be that way. And I just had bad luck with that one scene. Again, still going to be cautious, but at least now I know that it's not every scene. Well, kid, are you going to shoot the dice with me? Beat me and I'll tell you all about Ronfar. Sure, why not? So what will you bet? Even or odd? I'll take even. And... oh man, odds? I guess that's a 5 and a 4. Odds, ha, I win. Guess Ronfar's secret pass is gonna stay that way, unless you're willing to try again. Let's do it. So what will you bet? Even or odd? Going even again, bro. Odds, ha, I win. I guess Ronfar's secret blah blah blah. Doing it again. I'm gonna go even one more time. Can't possibly lose 3 times in a row. Bitch. Cheat. Alright, fine. I know when I'm beat. Hero, you can't just give up. Come on, let's try again. So, I'm not 100% sure what I need to do here. Do I need to, like, talk to somebody about him cheating? What? You're still coming back for more? I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Haven't you figured out that I'm using my super lucky dice? I think it's more like super loaded dice, if you ask me, you big cheater. Let's keep our voices down. I'd hate to see you kicked out of here. Hero, I can't. Help me. Uh-oh. What's wrong with this girl? Her skin is cold and clammy. Tell you what, let's get out of here. She can rest in my place, and so can you. Come with me. Hey, look, all we needed to do was bring a sick, faintly girl, and then we got it. If you couldn't figure it out, yes, this is Ronfar, even if he hasn't admitted it yet. Big surprise, I know. Alright. Well, at least he's helpful. I told you, man. Some of these people here seem to like him, regardless of the fact that the girls think he's dreamy. There's people that were chilling by his house. Apparently, he helps people out still, even though the rest of the people in town don't seem to like him so much. I'm going to just save it one more time, because I don't know if there's any more scenes here. I don't think there's another cutscene here, like a regular full-on animated cutscene, but let's just make sure if there is, we haven't saved again. Okay. What up with it, bruh? How's my girl doing? Welcome to Casa de Ronfar. Your lady friend is inside, so come on in. A letter? I was in such a hurry to get that poor girl into bed, I must have missed it. Well, let's see. What pearls this oyster has to impart, shall we? Ronfar, I need to speak with you of an urgent matter. I will return when I've completed the day's work. Take care, friend, LM. Well, well. I was wondering when he was going to stop by and say hello. Huh. He could have at least told us what LM stands for. True that. The fuck is LM? Whatever. I guess if we hang out with Ronfar long enough, maybe we'll find out who LM is. Maybe they'll stop by as the note intended to say that it would. Or that they would. Whatever. Anyway, how's my girl doing, dude? This girl's the reason you sought me out, isn't it? You want me to heal her. You want me to call upon the goddess Althena.
Well, buddy, hate to break it to you, but Althea and me have gone our separate ways. Take her out to the sanctuary and see if the priest can help you, because I can't. Bruh. You're a persistent little bunch, aren't you? Well, listen up. I'm a gambler, not a priest. I parted ways with the Chosen long ago, buddy, and I can't lift the curse on your friend. What's this? Another visitor to Casa de Ronfar? Must be my lucky day today. Oh, shit.
Ronfar, where are you, my friend? Do you have company?
Hero, what's the voice of Lord Leo? What are we gonna do? He'll take Lucia for sure. I'm not strong enough to fight Leo, but we can't run away and leave Lucia. I take it you've met my overachieving friend, but why are you so afraid of him? Tell you what, you stay here, and I'll go see what he wants. And calm down, jeez. Say, friend, long time no see, but I guess you've been busy. So what's the urgent matter that brings you down to the den of thieves, also known as Larpa?
I was tricked, Ronfar. A young brat named Hero fooled me and helped the destroyer to escape. I never suspected it would assume the form of a human female. That was my first and my last mistake.
The destroyer disguised as an innocent girl? That's pretty heavy stuff, Leo. Come on, Ronfar, don't turn us into Leo. Did you hear the shock in Ronfar's voice, Hero? He's gonna turn us in. We're dead meat on a stick.
You sound surprised, Ronfar. Have you heard talk of this girl?
Well, Leo, what I know about that girl, along with a nickel, will you buy you a warm cup of Jack Squat. But I keep my ears open.
Thank you, Ronfar. I shall resume the search tomorrow. The destroyer will be found. Ronfar, I have another request to make of you. I wish for you to rejoin Althena's Chosen. The goddess needs your skill and strength, Ronfar, just as you require her guidance. And surely you realize the pain you caused Mari the day you left so abruptly.
Mari?
As I expected, Ronfar, when you are confronted with truth, you cannot bear to face it.
You have to tell her to forget about me, Leo. She's too good for me, and we both know it.
You judge yourself too harshly, Ronfar. You gave your utmost, and although you failed, she managed to survive. You must let go of the past, Ronfar, and embrace the future. I shall be at the sanctuary until morning. Come and see me if you change your mind.
It's not that easy, Leo. Nothing ever is.
Let go of my arm, Leo!
Well, Ronfar was nice enough to not sell us out to Leo, so that's good. We know what LM stands for. Well, at least the L in LM. We don't know what the M stands for yet, but maybe we'll find that out someday. I think we're good to keep going for a little bit. I don't intend to stop quite yet. I at least want to get through this Larpa stuff, so let's do this. You know, back in Pentagoulia, Leo was my best friend in the world. We were like brothers, and I lied to him just for you, stranger. But I lied on a strong hunch that you are doing what you think is right. I can see it in your eyes. You don't believe that girl's a destroyer at all. I was just like you once, a young kid all fired up with ambition. There's something I just don't understand, buddy, and I need you to explain it to me. Why do you believe in Lucia's innocence? Why are you willing to risk your life and for your freedom and your life? If you don't want me to rat you out to Leo, you'll tell me the answer. I'm helping Lucia because she's a total babe, bruh. I don't think the answer really matters here, but I mean, if we're gonna be honest, Hero was straight up like, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. But you know Hero. His name is Hero. It's because she needed his help, bro. Well, I found out right away that Lucia needed to meet with the goddess Althena. But she's a stranger in this world, Ronfar. She doesn't know anything, or anyone. She was willing to look for the goddess all alone, and there's no way I could let her do that. I think I'm going to leave out the part about how blindingly beautiful she is. Yeah, see, even Hero's like, yeah, that's part of it. I just did what any decent guy would do, Ronfar. I helped out a person in need. Can't really explain it. There's just something about Lucia. Might be the blue hair, might be the gorgeous face, might be that skin-tight black outfit under that sick red cape. Might even be that cool-ass red hat. I don't know. All the things in one? Could be. Leo thinks she's the destroyer, but he's wrong. Lucia has come here from the Blue Star to save our world, not to destroy it. doing a noble thing, hero. Very noble indeed. If only I'd been so noble with Mari. If only I hadn't failed her. If only I hadn't left her all alone. Ugh, why am I having these stupid thoughts? All that I care about now are the dice. Okay, hero, here's the deal. We're playing the dice again. Win, and I help you and Lucia. Lose, and I give you the boot from Casa de Ronfar, and I deny I ever met any of you. You might think it's chance, buddy, but I call it fate. Are you ready to roll? Hero, forget about it. We know that Ronfar's dice are loaded. No, Ruby. These dice only roll straight and true. So which is it? Odd or even? Well, there's no way in hell he could roll 4 evens in a row, right? Let's do it. Yo, we got evens. Nice. Haha, you won. Hero, you won. Guess those dice weren't loaded after all. Luck is with you today, buddy. I'm yours on a toss of the dice. To lift the curse, we'll need a statue of the goddess, and there's one in the sanctuary. We don't want to run into Leo, of course, so we better use the back door. Check this out. Back door obtained. Nice. So do we gotta go get Lucia first, I'm assuming?
Ronfar lift the curse, but humans cannot. Power of Althena is only stop so far. Oh,
What else can we do, Lucia? Can you hear me?
I see it all so very clearly now. You are my only hope.
Well, then let me fucking help you. Jesus. Sitting here trying to tell me not to help you. Let me help you, damn it. We better hurry and get there while Lucia has the strength to walk. Move. Indeed. Okay, just because I don't know what's about to happen in terms of like cutscenes and stuff, I'm gonna say it one more time. I like that it was called Larpa Casa Ronfar. That's might be the name of this episode, Larpa Casa Ronfar, just because that's a ridiculous name. That's funny. Alright, so wait, do I actually have to go through a cave? To like, does it have enemies in it too? Holy crap, it has enemies in it. Well shit, I guess we're just gonna do this real quick then. I don't think this is like a full-on dungeon or anything like that, guys. I think it's just a quick little cave that has a few monsters in it. Including ochre oozes. Did I write this shit down? I didn't even write this down. Okay, well whatever. There's ochre oozes in here, and we got Ronfar on the team in case you didn't notice. He is a healer, plus he has anger dice, which I actually really like. It only hits one enemy though. He also has clean litany, which cures and wait. Oh, calm litany is heal all. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Ronfar uses a mace, by the way, if you're wondering what kind of attacks he has at his disposal. He has the power of the mace. He's basically like Gwen, but younger. Pretty much. Gwen didn't have any attack powers, he just had buffs, or he just had debuffs though. Oh, by the way, Gwen is not a party member for the rest of the game. He's only introduced in the beginning of the game. You use him for that sequence, and, you know, for the blue spire and stuff, and that's it. I don't think you use Gwen ever again in the whole game, so whatever. Also, Ronfar doesn't even have a weapon right now, dude. Why don't you have the mace? Apparently he doesn't have a mace right now. We'll have to get him one of those. I didn't even realize he didn't have one, otherwise I would have bought one for him already. It's okay, his fist punch is pretty good actually. So I'm not complaining too hard. Alright. Take a quick little battle with an extra experience and silver bump. I'm not complaining. Hell yeah. Let's go. How many more battles are in here anyways? Boot up. Boot up. Okay, this is a fly here too, huh? Kill a fly. Come on, Ronfar. I need to move Ronfar closer for now since he's not able to reach. I will be changing my tactic setup, like my format, whatever you want to call it. My setup soon. My format? My tactics? I guess it's just called tactics. My formation. I'll change my formation soon. But right now, since Ronfar is not exactly fully equipped for battle yet, I'm just going to leave him where he's at. Purity Herb, woot. Because yeah, if you haven't already figured it out, Ronfar is a party member. Spoiler alert. He already pretty much said he's going to go with us now that we've rolled the dice and won. This is where one of the treasures are that I'm remembering. Okay. Because in the town, there should be another herb, and there should be a chest with money in it. And if this is the herb, then the other one should be the money. When I say the other one, I mean the
chest that's outside behind the sanctuary. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you guys Anger Dice, a move that we are probably going to be using a lot in this game. It's actually a fire elemental attack, I think.
Ferocious wind!
All I know is it's a very useful fucking move because it's random. So there's a chance it does a shit ton of damage, but there's also a chance it's weak as fuck. I like Anger Dice a lot.
Lady Luck be kind!
May luck be kind, dude. May luck be kind. So, it had 5 on there, so therefore it did 50 damage. That seems pretty awesome, right? Anyway, hero hits level 13. Good shit. Lucky number 13 up in the house. Let's get ourselves another treasure. There's the 500 silver I was looking for. So the last chest behind the sanctuary must just be a fucking herb, really? Okay. Whatever, dude. This game has a lot more enemies in it than I would have expected. I might not even, like... I'm trying to think if I'm even gonna, like, get done with this fucking Larpa stuff today at the rate I'm going. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Because I had to talk to all those NPCs, I took up a lot of this episode. I really didn't expect there to be that many NPCs
Lady
here,
Luck
man.
be kind!
I remember this town, but I didn't remember there being this many people here. I guess the fact that the towns all have sanctuaries and shit, that's really gonna affect how many friggin' NPCs every town has. Because there are some big-ass towns in this game, like Maribia was in the first game. Spoiler alert, Maribia might be in this game also, hence why it was mentioned earlier. But we'll talk about that when we get there. It was mentioned by, like, a few different people, too. So it'd be disappointing if Maribia doesn't show up now, right? Anyway, before we do anything else, let me just pop a quick heal, so Hero's not in dire straits. We don't need him to be dying on us. Alright. I think hitting these bitches with Vortex sounds like a good plan. And then Anger Dice. Oops, wrong, but that's alright. He'll still do it on the right guy because all these guys are
Ferocious
dead.
wind!
Squall! Fucking bees. I'm glad poison
Lady
goes
Luck
away after
be
the battle.
kind.
It's not one of those things that lingers while you're walking around. Also, 80 damage, approximately. Yeah, so it's never like exact, but it's usually approximately to the tens place of whatever number it is. So if it's 80, you saw earlier I got like, I think I got like a 12 or something. I don't know, I got a high roll, like 11 or 12, and I did like 100 and something damage. So that's a good example of how Anger Dice works and why it's so fucking useful as a move, man. If you can learn, if you can do a move that is this random and has a possible chance of doing a shit ton of damage versus just an okay amount, it's worth it because it's a low amount of MP to cast Anger Dice. It hits one enemy, so if you're fighting a boss fight or something and you need Ronfar to be able to do something on a turn and he doesn't need to heal or anything, Anger Dice is perfect. I absolutely love Anger Dice as a move. And I remember using it throughout the entire game, like from beginning to end, just because of the fact that it's cheap and it's a solo targeting damage. Like it's just so fucking useful. So useful. And I think it is fire-based damage, so that makes it even more useful when an enemy's actually weak to fire as well. So it just becomes even that much more useful. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet and neat. It's quite the treat. Can I hit at least the first 3? I can't. No, Anger Dice. See, Anger Dice only costs 2 MP, dude. 2 MP. 2 MP for a move that could possibly do over 100 damage.
Ferocious wind!
It could do less, sure, but the chances to do more, if you cast it 3 times, you're likely to do more at least once.
Lady Luck be kind!
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's not like it's going to do 0 damage ever. It'll always do something. Even if it goes, if you get Snake Eyes, you get 2 1s and get the lowest amount of damage. Who cares? Damage is damage, man. It's better than Ronfar doing nothing. Something's always better than nothing. From something to nothing. Or nothing to something. Something is better than nothing. How many more enemies are in this fucking cave? That's gotta be it, right? Gotta be it. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about this incredibly dangerous jump. Oh well, you ready? Ready as I'll ever be, bro. 3, 2, 1, jump! Okay. I did it. What about Lucia? Oh, she made it. Not that dangerous. Anyway, there's that herb I was worried about so hard. I'm gonna heal. I actually don't remember what's about to happen when we go in here, other than the fact that Ronfar is gonna try to heal Lucia with the statue or whatever. But I think we might call this a video, guys. just because I'm already at like pushing 50 minutes, and I don't want to go over an hour on very many, if any, of the episodes for this LP, unless I need to for some reason. So next time on Let's Play Lunar 2, we're going to go into the sanctuary with my new friend Ronfar here, and hopefully he can heal Lucia. That'd be pretty neat. Lucia is a badass. If we can get her healed up back to badass form, we might be able to take on this Zophar fella. But will he be able to heal her back to 100% is the real question. Or heal her at all, for that matter. I don't know. If we can't heal her, is she just going to die? Fuck if I know. See you guys in the next one where we'll figure all of that out. Peace!